Inbounds play right there. Kenny Robinson got the ball, dished it back to the inbounder. That's something you don't expect from your point guard. Stolen, easy dunk shot, and it's 21-12.
Right. Cuesta needs to get going in the 3 department. They're way off. They must shoot 25 to 30 a night. That's my guess.
It seems like when they were more comfortable moving the ball around early, and then they've been kind of forcing it a little bit as Hancock's clawed their way back in, and then taking the lead off that technical foul. So 21-12, Allan Hancock, almost halfway through the first half. And what's a Coach Rusty Blair trying to probably going to set a readjustment here. Maybe he'll go back to the zone defense where the teams are more comfortable. We haven't seen, other than the three-pointer by Junior Anderson, who's 1-3, I think, from 3, we haven't seen a lot of long-range looks from the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
So maybe we can pack it in a little bit more, because where Cuesta's going to get hurt is the athleticism on the drives and the jump shot.
Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, Cuesta,
and the rebounding inside.
Cuesta's running that passing game, getting some openings, but not converting. Now we have a trap.
Yeah. Oscar Pedroso gets the ball. Cougars know, Bulldogs know. Benamar kind of come in, no call. Looking for a call right there. Just short. Nice. He did not elevate on that shot, and that's what he needed to do to get that call. So a missed shot by Benamar.
That's not moving the ball.
He did get forced on that drive, but subtle.
Najee misses a shot, rebounded by Landenberger. And three-pointer Kenny Robinson. Cougars back in the ball game.
There's what Cuesta needs to do. Hit that open man.
When the Cougars need a basket, it's usually Kenny Robinson. Kenny Robinson's done a great job for him this year. They were really hurting when he had that stress fracture in his foot. Missed about a month, but only about 5-6 games. He runs this team.
He does. He's a spark. He can do a little bit.
Najee outside. Fisher. Nice passing right there by the Bulldogs. Has a nice around-the-back pass by Nolan.
The back. I think he's surprised.
Right over to Josh Varney. Varney wasn't ready for it and missed his shot. Pedroso dribbles it off his foot, picked up by Nolan. Nolan over Demetrius Thomas, and it's off Thomas's foot and out of bounds. So a little soccer going on here as Junior Anderson returns for the Bulldogs. Najee gets a rest for Allan Hancock.
Come on, Devine! You can't miss opportunities like that.
So Coach Ralph Gordon a little upset missing that easy basket. And the Hail Mary pass from Ristov to Landenberg. Bulgaria to Switzerland. I don't know if they know what a Hail Mary pass is, but it's good for 2 points for Cuesta.
We used to call that cherry picking. Take off. Used to be my favorite position.
That was a little bit of a fly pattern there. He started off there about the three-point line and just ran off. But there again, the Cougars staying with the man press.
Oh.
Another long pass this time. Does not good.
That was a long pass that hung up there.
Yeah, it's one thing when you throw all the way down, there's nobody at the other side. That corner route didn't work too well for him as we get ready for Super Bowl Sunday in a couple of weeks here. So Anderson with the ball up top around the three-point line. He backs out just inside the three-point line and is good. Toes on the line when he went up. So it's 2 points, 19 points for the Cougars. Down by 4 to the Bulldogs as Nolan brings it up. This is off to Fisher. Off to Anderson. Anderson dribble drive. Pulls it back out. Off to Nolan. Inside to Demetrius Thomas. Thomas goes for the 10-footer. Not good. Anderson gets a rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Benamar. And the foul's on the Cougars.
Interesting to see that only 6 fouls. Over half the first half is
especially both teams going man-to-man. Najee returns along with Brian Vignow. Anderson tries for a 3 out of the inbounds. The 3 ends up being a pass to Demetrius Thomas, who turns around for an easy basket for the 6'8 guard. 25-19, Allan Hancock. Over for the Cougars, Landenberg at the three-point line. Tries to make a pass to Pedroso at the point, and stolen, lazy pass. And it comes down there, 2 more points.
Another timeout for the Cougars.
Stolen by Fisher. Basket completed by Najee. 27-19, Allan Hancock.
Once the Cougars turn it over, Hancock is off and running. They get down the court very, very well.
That was a lazy pass right there. Just kind of going through the motions right there. That can't happen for the Cougars. They're playing a man-to-man team that wants to win this. They've got to bring up the intensity a little bit. If you watch right now on defense, they're playing man-to-man. They're containing mostly because Allan Hancock's not driving to the hoop. They're driving in, getting position. They're beating their man, then dishing it off as the help comes. And the Cuesta's recovered well, but more in a zone-type fashion than a man-to-man fashion.
That's true.
It's kind of a man-to-zone, panic zone.
That's true, and the Bulldogs are a lot quicker too. And maybe Cuesta should be dropping somebody back a little bit more on defense when they have the ball, but once they move it around, maybe drop somebody back a little bit.
Well, it could be one of those plans that keeps Benamar in the game. He's averaging a foul about every 3 seconds, or 3 minutes, every 3 minutes. So they've been able to keep him in so far this whole half. So that's 12 minutes. So he's well above his average at this point. And another bad pass.
Yeah. Oh, that was his back court.
Ristov, Cougars cannot break this press. But luckily a hand in there for Arnie Ingebrigtsen, who entered the game with Kyrie Carson. And they can get the ball back right there. So.
Watch it, pick and pop! Pick and pop!
Again.
Just a tough night for Plum and Ristov. He does not seem to have his game together. Loses the ball right there. Bulldogs on the break come all the way back down. Another Demetrius Thomas basket. Thomas is a tough matchup option at 6'8". He's a solid 185 pounds. Little lift, but
well, he can play inside too. Here we go again, almost.
So the Cougars again having a tough time with the pressure defense from the Bulldogs.
Is on too.
And Robinson comes all the way through, fouled on the basket. He makes his way through, gets the ball back, not back to behind half. He brings it back, comes all the way through, and gets a foul. So a little defensive breakdown for the Bulldogs to let the guy go 50 feet untouched. Well, untouched until the last 2 minutes, 2 feet.
Yes.
And Robinson's going to be taking 2. But we're talking about Thomas at 6'8", 20.5 points per game. Definitely has some speed that the Cougars are not able to compensate for.
Well, he can play inside and out. I mean, he's like a 3 guard. He's a pretty good ball handler on top of everything else. So.
And he leads the Bulldogs with 33 3-pointers this year. So.
Lock out. Step up. Good, Brian.
Robinson makes them both. It's still an 8-ball game. 29-21, Allan Hancock. Who's definitely, you watch the first couple of minutes, Cuesta with their passing, really set a tempo, but since then, those first couple of minutes, it's been all Allan Hancock. Anderson with the ball, guarded by Arnie Ingebrigtsen.
I don't know if that's a concentration thing or they're not running their plays crisply. It's
Good pass. Good, LeRon.
They're pounding the ball inside.
Pounding the ball inside, Marquise Rivera. He gets Kyrie Carson up in the air and walks right in for an easy layup. So a 10-point lead now for Allan Hancock. Pedroso trying to make his way through. He can't get past anybody. It's tip pass again. Arnie Ingebrigtsen for 3 in the corner. And it's 31-24. So Cougars finally making the 3-pointer. When they start hitting the 3-pointer, it could turn into a different game. But right there again, man-to-man defense, and we can't get the Cougars to get enough white in their passing zones to get a pass.
Another back door. Just it's too much speed. And,
too much speed. There's too many people trying to come over and help, and it leaves right open right there for Demetrius Thomas. 2 points.
Also, the Cougar defender turned his head on that too and allowed him to slip right behind him.
Kyrie Carson inside, can't handle the pass from Robinson, out of bounds. You know, I'm getting the feeling at 33-24, this game's a lot closer than it feels, I'll tell you that much. Landenberg returns for Cuesta.
Well, too many turnovers. They're sloppy. They're getting open shots. And you stop the fast break by making baskets.
Yeah. So Fisher bringing the ball up for the Bulldogs. Over to Anderson over there in the corner. Anderson brings it back up towards the top of the key. Fisher at the top of the key, dribble drive. And Kafu Najee runs the baseline, unguarded, undetected. The Cougars causing problems. Easy layup for him. Arnie Ingebrigtsen tries to bring it into the set. Long three by Pedroso gone, and rebounded by Fisher, who again, I will point out, he and Devon Nolan, only players listed as under 6 foot, and a nice rebound right there.
He's got some verticality, as they say.
Well, it would have been nice to see the Cougars get somebody looking for that ball right there. I think they immediately, after that shot. Arnie Ingebretson gets a defensive rebound right there. Demetrius Thomas's shot errant. And Landenberg brings the ball up. Landenberg guarded here right in front of us. And another turnover for Landenberg. And Brian Vignow puts it down with authority. Dunk shot, 37-24. Ingebretson to Bashev. Cougars moving around three-point line. Pedrosa with the ball. Pedrosa tries to force a way in. Quick hands there by Najee. Najee comes up. Hits the ball back after he tips away. Gets the basket.
This program is produced by Cuesta Broadcasting. Start your radio, TV, and film career at Cuesta College.